I've been trying to record a video, but I literally do not want to edit because I don't want to hear myself talk. So I keep re-recording the same thing. So I just made a document of what I want to talk about so I don't get off topic and I don't have to do this again. Also, I just took a hit. Also, I just watched Being a YouTuber with Depression by withcindy. So, the game plan for this video is that I'm going to update you on my braces situation because that's what I've been talking about before. And I'm also going to interrupt this plan by saying I'm Jennifer because I forgot to introduce myself. And the third thing is that I want to gush over withcindy for the majority of this video. Because I found her channel like 2 weeks ago and honestly, I love her. So braces on the first task is they tightened them a couple weeks ago. And they gave me, okay, the lighting's super shitty, but they gave me silver bands, like, I don't know what they're called, but the bands that are around each tooth. And before I had purple and gold. And I wonder if the orthodontist or whatever, it wasn't like the orthodontist, like the main bitch. It was like, I don't know if they're still orthodontist. Anyway, if she was just like, I don't feel like dealing with multiple colors, or if they looked at my age and they're like, she's 23, she doesn't need like a fucking rainbow in her mouth. Which is fine. I like the neutral look. Anyway. The second thing about my whole braces shit is that prior to getting the braces, my orthodontist had told me that I had two options in terms of jaw surgery. I could go with a practice that, isn't specialized in jaw surgery and it would be probably covered by insurance. Not entirely, obviously, but like part of it would. Or I could go with a specialized jaw surgeon, but it wouldn't be covered, like any of it would be covered by insurance, which means it would be out of pocket, and I'm sure surgery is not fucking cheap on its own. So I don't want to be in debt for the rest of my life, especially because I'm about to graduate college, so I have to deal with paying off the subsidized loans. And yeah, so there's that. And I still am paying for my braces and the sleep study because again, that was a pretty penny to find out I didn't have sleep apnea. And another thing, this is taking too long because I want to mostly talk about withcindy. Maybe I should just upload the braces video into one so I just get my thoughts out and then we can talk about withcindy. How about that? I'm like, I have 5 subscribers and already I'm doing 2-part episodes. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that I wanted to go with the part that would save me more money, but wouldn't be specialized because, I mean, as much as, I would want someone who knows, exactly what they're doing, I just, for now, I would love for life to work out by the time I actually did get the surgery, that I would be like, actually, I have all of this money. Let me just go to the the top sculptor out there in the entire world. But I don't think life's gonna work out that great. So I'm just trying to like get the cheaper one. But on the day that I got my braces, they're like, the orthodontist was like, I really hope that you, I really hope. No, she's like, I really think you should go with the private practice, and not that the other one isn't gonna do a good job. It's just, I think you should go with the private practice. So, in my opinion, I'm like, okay. I feel like she was just kind of like, hey, you should go for the private practice. But then after I got my braces tightened, they called and left a voicemail saying, oh, have you called the private practice? Like, have you met with them yet? And so I called them because I had their information, obviously, and the lady said that it cost $300 and something to, I think it was like $325 to have a consultation, and I'm like, okay, but I'm inside, I'm internally inside that I can't believe I'm so redundant. Internally, I was still like, excuse me? So basically, I figure that if you are a big enough deal to be $325 per, I'm guessing it's probably only gonna be like an hour at most, then your surgeries are probably hella expensive because you're like top of the line. $325? I wish my time was that expensive. Like any like when, yeah. If my part-time job in retail, I'm like, excuse me, you want my time? That'll be $325 an hour minimum. Anyway, the point is, I don't have a lot of money, so I'm gonna go with the kind of covered by insurance. And I sent them an email saying, like, I hope you can understand my situation. Like, I'm sure your guy's great, but, like, I cannot afford it. So that's what's going on with that kind of stress. And now I'm gonna stop this video and meet you in the next episode, where we gush about with Cindy. Whoa!